All righty, we will take our last case, Anthony versus Galvez.
The move away was done entirely improperly, sir. And that comes down to Hazel Atlas class, Throckmorton, marriage of Varner, Skinner versus Oklahoma. When there's fraud upon the court, when there's willfully, knowing, and intentionally false testimony that's given to the judicial officer, he is therefore stigmatized by that false testimony, and it's now fraud upon the court, which has, I believe, no statute of limitations. Galvez knew her testimony to be false, and she conspired with Stevens to commit that perjury to the court. Clearly proves this is not a mere discrepancy, but a deliberate falsehood by Galvez. I would like to reserve any remaining time, if I may, and ask the court if it has any questions at this point.
All right, we will let you reserve your time, Justice Doe, Justice Castillo. Any questions at this point? All right, sir, you can reserve your time to respond, and we will hear from Ms. Cianciolo. Would you tell me that again when you get to the microphone?
Cianciolo.
Cianciolo.
Argument about having the kids come back, and the court denied that, along with denying a new trial.
Is it your understanding that the trial court denied that request for order, or did it decline to take action?
From what I remember out of the record,
what was the authority that allowed mother in this case to move the children out of San Diego in August of 2022?
She then she left and living there.
So what was the authority that allowed the children to move out of San Diego County? Let me re-ask the question again. So what was the authority that allowed the children to move outside of San Diego County?
What case allowed that? What the
case
court looked at?
What authority?
And I don't know that the court listed a case.
Let me ask this question. So her relocating, fleeing, or leaving San Diego County with the children, was that done pursuant to a court order? Let me be more precise. Was there ever a court order issued that permitted her to leave with the children? And in your view, was one required?
I don't believe one was required.
Then why was there a need for an RFO to formally request permission to move the children?
Only because in family